Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's For a Living here. Thanks for watching my videos. And it's Monday, July the 5th of 2022, and I thought I'd show you my garden, what's going on. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a good 4th of July yesterday, and I ate too much food. That was what you were supposed to do, right? Okay, anyways. Yeah, so this is, well, here's the lettuce. If you've watched my gardening videos before, so there's the pan with the lettuce. So down here, the plant, I'll show you on the other side. But I just wanted to show you what was growing right there. I've decided at least one of the plants is a butternut squash, and there's another one coming on. That's definitely a butternut squash. So the lettuce we have chopped down twice and regrown some more of it, but I never cleaned it completely out, and some of the lettuce is flowering and it'll go to seed. So anyways, yeah, I think like when I nipped them off, they've just resprouted and grown, and in some of the empty spots I put some new seed down. So but anyways, there's that, and that one, there's some marigolds right there. They haven't bloomed yet, but they're certainly growing. Yeah, and I think this is another lettuce that's sprouted up. So yeah, we cut all this off, and look, more has it keeps on sprouting off of the same thing there. So, and the tomatoes have gotten tall. Okay, and then I had cleaned out the radishes and I replanted some radishes and something else. I think these are onions. They're still trying to grow. And then I didn't get my net back on, or it blew off or something, and the squirrels got in here and dug all this up and made a mess out of it. So, but I do have some more radishes coming on down here. These are the white radishes, and I let them go and flower, and there's the seed pods right there. So, all right, let's go around the corner and see what's growing around here. So. Look at this ginormous squash. I think there's actually 2 squash plants in there, if I remember right, back when I planted them, and they have totally consumed this whole corner. I did not even imagine this thing was going to get this big, and I maybe should have trimmed it back. I don't know. I've never trimmed back a squash plant before, but anyways, the squash have been growing, and then they kind of, there's probably been about, I don't know, 7 of them or something that have grown and gotten rotty, and now I'm looking at it, and it looks like some creature has come in here and nipped them off. There's one down there, and it's like it's getting rot. This one's getting pretty good. So yeah, there's some groundhogs and bunny rabbits and lots of squirrels around here. So no, that's really interesting. But there's plenty of blossoms back in there, so hopefully I'll get something. I mean, it keeps producing them a little bit. My plant that I got up at my house, I did take one off because it was starting to get blossom rot, and so I ate it, and it was fine. It was just a little teeny one. So anyways, there's that. But there is a pepper plant over there, and then here's the jalapeno plant, which is totally trying to get some sunlight, and it is. And yeah, look at these ginormous jalapenos I've been getting. So and these have been hot, really hot. And my other pepper plants that I had bought, and there were like 6 of them in the pot, you know, one that I bought together, and they were labeled for, I don't have the label here, they were labeled for mini sweet peppers, and this is definitely not a mini sweet pepper, but these still taste good anyways. But it wasn't what I was expecting from the label that I got, so sometimes that happens. And down there you can see I got tomatoes coming on, and those are larger red tomatoes. So this one over here, it kind of looks like the same as the butternut squash leaf on the other one, so maybe it's another butternut squash. And the cucumber plant is back there. It's only ever produced teeny little cucumbers and not a big one. But my plants at home, at my house, I've had 2 cucumbers off of it, so that's been doing good. And actually that tomato right there is starting to get some color, but I think it's also rotty on the bottom. And I think my man might be overwatering just a little bit, so we talked about that. Um, and yeah, it looks like there's some blooms coming on that. And this volunteer tomato plant right here has some tomatoes coming on it, even though it's so teeny. But anyway, so yeah. All right, so I want to show you these cherry tomatoes growing. So we got these popped in last weekend. I think it was when we finally got some red ones. So they're coming on. And yeah, and there's this one is a yellow cherry tomato, and it's been having trouble. You can see the leaves are already turning yellow and stuff. There's a few on there, so I think we're going to lose that one soon. I've nipped off them at the bottom as they gone, but anyways, yeah. But this one, which is like it's like a plum. It's called Mamma Mia, but it's like a small, like aroma. But anyways, there's some of those coming in there, so I'm definitely going to pick some cherry tomatoes this morning. But yeah, look at what's these. And there were 3 plants there that I had transplanted from over there out of the tomatoes, and I'm so glad that I bothered to do that. I really thought they were going to die there for a little bit, but they sprung back. And so this one plant, I'm not necessarily convinced it's a butternut squash because it's different. The color of it's different than these other leaves, so that's where I started at, up there on the other side of that fence. But yeah, there's definitely a butternut squash right there. And I think it's doubled in size since yesterday, so that's pretty cool. So there's that. And I'll show you the strawberries, although I think the strawberry picking time may be over. And get one there. Let me say, the squirrels or slugs or whatever it is have gotten probably as many or more strawberries out of there than we did. I wasn't really expecting to get too many strawberries this year, considering it's the first year we put them down there. But the plants are still putting out runners, and right there, you know, and producing new plants. So this whole thing will be full of strawberries next year, and we'll have lots of them. So, but the strawberries we did get were very, very tasty. So anyhow, let me show you something else I hadn't shown you that my man has here. Are some tame blackberries. And these are really tasty. I don't like to pick them until they actually just fall off in your hands. So, but I'm thinking the birdies might get these. So he's got these running over here next to the fence row, and they are really excellent. And they don't have thorns, unlike the wild blackberry plants at my house that have lots and lots of thorns, and they tear up your hands trying to pick them. And the blackberries I get at my house are like half the size of these. So all right, well, I hope you guys had a good weekend and ate too much like I did. But yeah, everything's normal and happening. I haven't made it to the farmers market one time yet this year. I don't know how much stuff will be there yet or not, but I've had so much stuff going on every Saturday that I haven't been able to get there and or anything. So hopefully next weekend, we'll see. Right now I don't have anything planned for next Saturday, so we'll see how it goes. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.